Hey, welcome to Fanon Fiends
Welcome.
episode. I don't know where we are anymore. We'll
I
just go
think
along
I
with
think
it.
six. I
Okay,
think we're on
six it
episode
is.
six now.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome back, you guys.
Yeah, welcome back. We have another episode today. This one will be about Studio Ghibli in general. Specifically
Mhm.
the movies. Actually, before we go into the movies and the tier list, I want to know about your
Mhm.
history of Studio Ghibli because I don't think we got into Studio Ghibli movies at the same time.
Um, I mean, maybe. I started off with Spirited Away in like elementary school.
Oh,
I don't
see,
know
yeah.
specifically how old and all that, but it was definitely when I was young.
Yeah. So you got introduced to it earlier than me because I knew of Studio Ghibli around middle
Mhm.
school. The first one I saw was Mononoke.
Mm.
Yeah. I feel like Spirited Away is like the most popular one, right? I feel like it is
It's I,
the
I I
most
think it
well
depends.
known.
Well, okay. I guess in terms of like awards,
Yeah.
Spirited Away is like, oh, the first animated whatever, but I think there's like the Ghibli like trifecta
Oh,
of the Princess
yeah,
Mononoke,
yeah.
Spirited Away, and House Moving
House
Castle.
movie. I feel like, but of all the movies, I think Totoro is like the most marketable in terms of like merchandise and stuff.
Oh yeah, like for kids.
I think it's also the most recognizable, but I don't know. I haven't also to clarify. I haven't seen every single one. Have you seen every single one?
No,
Okay,
no.
great. Because there's gonna be some movies in here on the list where I'm like, I've heard of you,
No,
but
this tier list is gonna be like us, like, oh yeah, these five. These were great. And
these
then
are
the rest
great.
like, oh, have you seen this? No. Have
No, have
you?
you?
Hmm.
What do you think it's about? I don't know. Will it be good? Who knows? All right, let me get the tier list up. Let's see.
Okay, okay.
Okay, and it's
Let
up
me
on the
jump
stream.
into our Discord.
Oh, wait, let me I meant the stream, but I'll show it to you too. I was like, I forgot to
I
share it to
mean,
you.
I would
You
appreciate being
also.
able to see.
Like, I'm going in blind here. Do you see it?
Just yeah. Um,
There should be another tier. I should put another tier here being like, haven't seen.
that could be D.
Yeah, we'll
Haven't
just put
seen.
that, we'll just put it on D. Well, to clarify, when we start, which ones have we not seen? That way we'll just take them out real quick.
Oh, wait. Okay. You might want to cut this out for later.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm on YouTube right now, and it says our anime tropes tier list.
Oh, whoops. Okay, 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 whoops. Let me change it
And the
real quick.
background picture is the
Oh, whoops, I did change it.
You're gonna be so confused, like, what is this?
um, this is what happens when I don't finish things. Which... Okay, let's just do this later. We'll do this later. We'll edit it out.
We'll figure it out later.
We'll figure it out later. Okay. Back to the tier list. Which ones have we not seen?
Are these all the Ghibli
I
movies?
think they are. I googled it on Wiki and it said there were like 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's missing 2, I think.
Are they missing the
Which
I
one?
think they're missing one by his son.
Oh, which one is the one by his son?
It's like something in The Witch. One sec.
You know, actually, I feel like I should know this. We both went to the Ghibli Museum in LA.
Well,
I think they
okay,
featured
see,
that movie poster there. There's like an
no,
entire
okay.
wall.
The thing is, it wasn't a Ghibli exhibit. It was a Miyazaki exhibit.
Miyazaki. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it was his work that they showcased.
Oh, but didn't they also have paintings from the studio itself, not just him?
Yeah, I mean, but he was one of the founders, so it makes sense that
Yeah.
they have stuff from the studio. Okay, Earwig and the Witch.
Oh, okay, that one I definitely have not heard.
Okay, actually, is this technically a Ghibli movie though?
Or is it just
Or
his
was it?
son? I think it's just his son.
No, no, production company, Studio
Oh,
Ghibli.
Ghibli. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Goro Miyazaki.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that looks like the puppet, not the claymation type looking animation.
something like that, or like the 3D animation,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
called.
Very interesting. Entirely different take. Okay. We'll pretend that that's on that list and just put it on D. Virtually, we'll just put it there. This little hidden spot at the very end is gonna be his
Okay,
movie.
that'll be for that movie. Because okay, see, I haven't seen all the Ghibli movies,
Yeah, me neither.
including Earwig and the Witch.
Mm-hmm.
But out of
Same.
all the ones that I haven't seen, Earwig, I
Doesn't
haven't
look.
seen on
Yeah,
purpose
same. I'm
because
like, I don't think I'm gonna watch it. It doesn't look or feel the same.
it just, I mean, if I put it simply, from, my friends' anecdotes, it just doesn't hit.
Oh.
It just
To
doesn't hit the same way that like every other Ghibli
Ghibli
movie
movie hits, yeah.
does.
It just
But
even looking at it, it doesn't like it doesn't. If there's a dissonance, I'm like my brain doesn't correlate it as Ghibli. My brain is
yeah,
correlating it more of a DreamWorks right now.
I mean, inevitably and eventually, that
What's gonna
might be
happen?
how Ghibli movies end up looking.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
now, because I mean, the
Miyazaki's
OG
still
Miyazaki
alive.
is still
He's
alive.
still alive. Yes.
But the direction that animation seems to be going. But that's an entirely different podcast. So
Yeah, that is
let's
an entire different
let's
podcast.
just start with the first one. We'll figure out which ones we have and haven't seen as we go down. Okay, Kiki's. I've seen it.
Kiki, I've seen it. I don't really remember
I
it because it's kind of forgettable for me.
I would put it in A.
Really? Wow, you put it
Well,
pretty
okay,
high. I was
okay.
gonna put it
Okay,
B.
I'm gonna put it. Okay. Um, I was like, oh, here's how I feel about it. Oh, that sucks. I'm still gonna put it in
No, no,
B.
no. I'm just saying my opinion about it was a B tier because you said you put A.
Well, okay, because you scrolled up and there's an S tier, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
there is an
okay,
S tier.
there's an S tier that I would have to put Kiki in A.
Uh,
Yeah.
no, I put it in B. It's pretty mediocre for me. Maybe because okay, when did you
When
see
was the last time
Kiki's?
you've seen these
No, that's
movies?
the thing. When I saw Kiki, I was like a little older, so I'm like, the fanciful nature like really doesn't like affect me. Like it's
They're
very
all
child.
fanciful.
I know, but there are ones where it's like thought provoking. Kiki's wasn't really like that for me.
Really? No, Kiki's is like a true and true like coming of age. Like she's
Yeah,
literally coming of age as a witch, as a
but like
little girl to not a little girl.
I saw Kiki's when I was in high school, but it didn't
It
resonate
should
with me.
still hit,
It didn't
like,
hit with
oh,
me.
when I was that age.
Maybe
kind
because
of
I'm not
thing.
really like I don't really like the aesthetic as much. I don't know. It just wasn't for me.
No, I feel like Kiki's not in my top three or anything like that. I mean, what my top three is pretty obvious, but
Hmm.
like it's not in my top three. But I recognize that like, oh, like, um, I appreciate the message being
Hmm.
told.
Yeah. But
Okay, see, I
like,
have a friend who like loves Kiki.
oh
So if he
God.
if he ever listens to this podcast, he's gonna
I'm
be like,
sorry.
no.
I'm sorry. Kiki's was just not for me. Like literally, I would put Ponyo above Kiki. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah. But that's because Ponyo is cute. Like the cuteness factor of Ponyo
Oh my
puts
gosh.
it above Kiki for me. Like, sorry, I don't know. We'll just put it in A. We'll agree to that in A.
I mean, okay, I don't love Kiki so much that I'm like diehard A. I just
Mm-hmm.
think it deserves the A tier.
The A tier. Nah. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. For me, it would just.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's
Also,
bad. Also, B is not bad. It's mediocre. It's like mid. Which is
B
like
is not bad.
it's just mid.
It's just bad.
Yeah, it's not like freaking C or D. Okay.
Okay,
It's
okay.
it's
All
it's
right.
all right for me. It's all right. I have no strong feelings towards it. All right. Next one
All right.
is Totoro.
I would stick that in A.
Really? I would still
I
put it
would
in
I
B.
Do you watch these
Dude,
like way too old?
No, that's probably it because when it was such a boring story. Nothing happens.
Well, okay, like when it comes to Ghibli movies, I feel like there's a clear like some of them are intended for like a little older audiences, and some of them are like,
That is true.
oh,
That is
like
true.
that's definitely like for
Mhm.
kids.
Yeah.
But even the ones that are for kids, like it's still pretty. They have some hefty themes, like
No, I don't know. I didn't see.
the mom is like chronically ill in Totoro.
Yeah,
like,
that is true. I don't know. We'll put it in A. But
okay. We're gonna be so generous with this list again.
Yeah, we are. Okay, this one, Tale of Princess Kaguya. The next one, I've literally never seen this.
Okay, I would stick that in A but for completely different reasons than
The other
Kiki and
ones.
Totoro. Because okay, so you know how the Earwig and the Witch, it went like in like a 3D animated direction.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen The Tale of Princess
I've
Kaguya?
seen, yeah, I've seen storyboard art of the Tale of
But
Prince of
have you seen it? Because
in
the
movement. No, I
yeah,
have not.
because it looks like storyboard art.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I like the aesthetic of Tale of Princess Kaguya.
But you've never seen the movie?
I've never seen the movie. I
No,
was
no, no. Okay,
admiring the storybook
that's what
art.
I'm saying. You know the storyboard art,
Mm-hmm.
like the art that you see. That's basically how it
Looks,
literally
yeah.
looks like. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So you have seen like some of
yeah,
it.
yeah. So, but I haven't
Okay,
seen it in
okay.
an actual like movie for
Yeah,
it.
no, no, no. I'm saying like have you seen it like period, not like have you seen the whole
No,
movie?
no, 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 no. I have seen it. Yeah, because
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
I was like, this is one of the ones where like you can really tell his artistry and like the way he probably like meant for it to be. You
Hmm.
know,
So I would stick that in A.
just because of the artistry. How about the story?
I mean the story too. I mean
Oh, the
this one
stories.
specifically um comes from like a folk tale. So I like that he paired that type of story with the specific art style and art direction they took with this movie. That's
Mm-hmm.
so different from the other Ghibli movies.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I can agree to that, despite the fact I've never
Also,
seen
it's so hard to tier these because it's just by virtue of being
a
Ghibli. I'm like,
Ghibli.
oh, they're so
Yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah. Just the fact that it's no, it's not a Ghibli. It's a Miyazaki. We gotta preface. We gotta
Okay.
say that now because
All
Earwig and
right.
the Witch is a thing now.
Yes. I mean, I see another one of his sons down the list that
No,
we'll run
yeah.
into
Well, yeah, we'll
eventually.
run into it a little further down the line. Okay.
Okay.
Next one is you want to say the title?
I cannot read it. It is so tiny.
From Up on the Poppy Hill.
I haven't seen this one.
Oh,
I have
really?
seen clips of it, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I would put this in A tier. Like, I actually like the story, but it's a
We're gonna
little
stick all
slow.
this shit in
Yeah,
the
we
A
really
tier.
are. Well, for me, two were already in B. Okay,
Okay,
virtually two were in
okay.
B.
All right.
But like, we'll put From Up on the Poppy Hill. Like the story was slow. I'll just say that. But then I guess all Ghibli movies is like are kind of slow. They're like
I mean,
fast paced or anything.
categorically they're slow, but they're
Yeah,
slow on purpose, I
yeah.
feel like.
For
It's
you
not
to
like, oh,
feel
it's
the
slow.
depth of everything, I think.
Yeah, like the movement of life
Mm-hmm.
or the momentum of life, if anything. But
Yeah.
I've also not seen Only Yesterday.
This one I cried. See, I remember crying to this, but I don't
Oh,
remember this
really?
story. Yeah, that's the thing.
You just remember the
Like
emotions?
I remember the emotions felt watching this movie, but can I recall the story? No.
Nope.
Like I like general intuition is to put it in S tier, but can I explain why? No, because I don't remember the
I
story.
mean, hey, this tier list is not the end all be all of
Yeah,
the world. If
of the
you think it
world.
deserves S
S
tier,
tier,
then
I'm
it
putting it
belongs
on
in S
S
tier.
tier. Okay. But as to why? Nope, cannot explain why. It's just gonna sit
Mm.
there for the fact that I remember crying to it. Just next one is
Okay.
Pompoko, which I have not seen. Have you seen
I
this
have
one?
also not seen that
Okay,
one.
we've first one
Okay,
on D
put it in
tier.
D. All right.
Next one is The Cat
Okay, The Cat
Returns.
Returns.
This one I
I
have
would
not seen.
I would put that in B.
B? Oh.
I've
What's
okay,
the
see,
story about? Spoilers
I've
to The
only
Cat
seen it like
Returns.
I've only seen it one time and
Mm-hmm.
I don't quite remember the plot like
So it's
super
mid.
well. So I just remember like just watching it like just cuz and I didn't
Mm-hmm.
really feel much.
Yeah. Okay. It's mid.
Yeah.
It is a mid
Yeah.
movie. Castle in the Sky. Have you seen this one?
Castle in the Sky. I've seen clips.
I have not seen it to create a put it in the tier list anywhere. Where would you put
D.
it? B? Based on the clip?
D.
D on the clip. Okay.
I mean, we haven't seen it,
Okay.
so
Well, we
we
can put
haven't
it
really
in
seen
there.
it.
Okay. Next one is Spirited
All right,
Away.
spit it away. Just throw it up an ass. Come on,
You're
we all know this.
We're like, oh, we're not even. When did you see Spirited Away? I feel like what age you see Spirited Away greatly affects how well
Okay,
you.
okay. See, what I need you to understand is I don't remember the exact age I watched it,
Uh-huh. But were
but I
you
do
young?
remember. No, no, no. Okay, so I was so young that video rental stores were still around.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that feels terrible to say that.
Video rental
Video
store.
rental stores were still around.
That
I'm
was
like,
a
I wish they
thing back
still
in
were
the
too.
days.
Now it's all streaming, which
Mm-hmm.
is, I guess,
Another thing.
technically better, but it's just not the same. But I rented that.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat down and this isn't like the DVD, by the way. This is like the VHS. So
Aging ourselves.
I watched it, rewound it, and watched it again, like that cycle,
Mm-hmm.
4 times in a row.
Oh, that's how it
Like
meant to you?
in one sitting. Like I love this movie
Mm,
so much. And I still love it, like to this
yeah.
day.
For me, Spirited Away scared me. I remember
Oh
watching it and
yeah.
being scared, especially when
It,
the scene with the parents that turn into
oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The
I was
pigs.
terrified of that scene. Have you ever played in was it Inside? No, actually it was Inside? Was it the video game Inside? Same developers, but there's a game that I think reminds me of Spirited Away from that scene.
Mm. I mean, it is terrifying, but
But when you watched Spirited Away, did you understand the story?
when I watched it when I was young,
Yeah.
I mean, I understood it to a certain extent.
Yeah, I didn't understand Spirited Away.
Oh,
Yeah, because I think I was too young. Or I just didn't get it. I don't know. Ghibli movies are a little bit different from like straight cutthroat Disney stories that like directly tell you what's going on.
yeah. I mean, that's kind of why people like it, you know.
Very fanciful. Okay, next one. Okay, I'm gonna say a take on Grave of the Fireflies, and it's probably gonna put me on the hot
Okay.
seat.
Okay.
Because here's the thing with Grave of the Fireflies. I remember people telling me about it constantly and hyping it up
Hmm.
to be the most saddest movie ever. Like that was my experience with Grave of the Fireflies. Did you
Wait,
come
you
into
kind of
it
cut off.
Oh, what part did I cut off?
Um, People used to tell me, and then you cut
Oh,
off.
people used to tell me and like hype up how it was like the saddest movie they've ever seen in their lives.
Hmm. Hmm.
And that was my experience going into Grave of the Fireflies. What was your experience? Were you coming into Grave of the Fireflies blind?
I knew what the story was about, but
Uh,
I wasn't like hyped or like no one hyped me up about it. I just started watching it and
yeah.
I couldn't finish.
You couldn't finish it?
I had to take like breaks.
Oh my god, that's how traumatizing it was for you.
Well, yeah, 'cause not like trauma, like not in the moment traumatizing, but like the movie is not okay, not the movie is awful, but
Uh-huh.
like what's going on in the
In the
movie is
movies. Yeah,
awful,
yeah.
you know? And I like in general, I'm a sucker for like siblings taking care of each other kind of stuff.
Yeah. I wish I had your experience with Grave of the Fireflies.
Were you
Because
like, oh, whatever?
yeah, because people were like, "Oh,
Really?
it's so sad. It's so sad." So my expectations of how sad it was just kept getting going higher and higher, to the
Well,
point that when I
how
watched
much
Grave of
more
the Fire,
sadder can you get?
exactly, mine was just like the pounds of like expectations I have was like a mountain that Grave of the Fireflies was not gonna be able to surmount. So when I came into the movie and then I watched Grave of the Fireflies, I was just like disappointed by the end. I was like, well, I expected so much worse. I don't know
No,
why.
okay, that's what I'm saying. How much worse can you get? You literally
That's
have
the
these
thing.
two children going through
A war,
a
a
literal
literal
war,
war.
a
I
world
know.
war. And it's okay, see, it's not even for me, it's not even just that they went through that, but towards the end, this is major spoilers, but I mean, every single session of our podcast is like spoilers,
Hmm.
sorry. Um, he literally, like, they're both starving
Yeah.
to death, quite
Hmm.
literally,
Hmm.
you know?
I know that.
And
I
then
know that. But it
no, no, no.
still
Okay,
didn't
no,
hit.
no. I'm not done. I'm gonna need you to let me finish this, okay? See, it's not only that they're dying of starvation. The boy has food. You know, they have
Yeah, I
hope. They
know.
have hope, but it's too late. It's the too. It's the too late part. Like the little girl is already gone. You know.
Hmm.
That's what killed me. It wasn't just like that they were going through this. It's like in the end, like they
They
have
did
like a
all of
little
that. Yeah.
candlelight
Of yeah.
of hope of like surviving. Like, oh, the boy found food. They're gonna eat. They're gonna, they're gonna get through
Yep.
this. But no, no, little
It's
girl died.
still.
And
I
then
am
not
so
only did little
sad.
girl die, then little boy died. I'm
Yeah.
like,
I don't know why. It still
I ref
didn't
I
hit. I'm so
refuse to
sad. Cause
I refuse to watch this movie again.
because of how sad it is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I wish see this is why I wish like people would like wouldn't hype things up for me because it still would be like B A-bish in the between A and B for me. I know for you it's probably going to be S tier.
Well, I mean, you also know me. Like anything that gives me any sort of pain, I'm like, it's the worst thing ever.
Oh,
I
yeah,
never
I
want.
forgot. Sorry. That's like complete opposite of me. Like the The more I feel, I'm like, the better the movie is. That's why, because when I didn't feel in Grave of the Fireflies, because everyone was like, it's the saddest thing, I'm putting it in like A-ish. A-ish, B-ish. Where are you putting it?
I'd probably just stick it there.
A? Or like S? Because I know you probably would put it in S.
I wouldn't put it in S.
Oh, okay.
Purely because I'm never watching this thing again.
You're like...
I refuse. That's an active choice. I'm not watching this again.
Oh, okay. Alright. Howl's Moving Castle? Just no conversation.
I mean, is that even a question? Just like, how's Movie Castle? All right, let me just move over there.
Yeah. Just there. Have you seen the next one? Ocean Waves. I haven't seen
I
this
didn't even
one.
know that's a Ghibli
I didn't
movie.
even know this. This doesn't look like a Ghibli movie.
Yeah, no, like, I don't know if it's because it's super tiny on my screen, but like it doesn't look like a
It doesn't
Ghibli
look like a
movie.
Ghibli movie. Hold on, let me wiki this real quick. Wiki... Ocean... Oh, Oven Waves. It'd be great if I could type. Ghibli. No, it is. Wow, it is. It is a Ghibli movie. Okay, well, D tier. Okay, have you seen the next one when Marnie was there?
I haven't, but I've heard like so many good things about it.
Okay, I have seen this, and I have some gripes about it because
Ooh,
the way...
okay.
Okay, so I came into this blind, so I didn't know what the story was.
Uh-huh.
And the entire half portion of this movie, I thought these two kids had like a love for each other. They're both girls, is the thing. So I was like, oh my god, Ghibli had a gay movie? And I was like, why didn't I know about this? It turns out it's not. It's not at all. Like, I was totally blindsided by it. I was like, oh. By the end of it, I'm not gonna say what the ending is, because like, if you want to see it, you can go see it. But if you're going into this thinking like me, like halfway through the movie, you're like, oh, it's a gay movie. No, it's not a gay movie. But it's not.
Your sentiments about the movie is not unusual. I've seen a lot of people have this very similar.
So I'm not the only. Thank God. So I genuinely thought.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna. I don't know if we're ever gonna see from this generation of Studio Ghibli again. Like, it's a production company, so like later on, you never know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we're gonna be seeing any like LGBT rap from the Ghibli movies.
I was so surprised. I was like halfway into it. I was like, wait, what? I was like, this is a thing? Why aren't more people talking about this? And by the end, I was like, oh, that's why.
It didn't happen.
I was like, because it's not. I was so sad. I was like, oh my god, like, you know, like ready to applaud like Ghibli for doing this. I was like, how old is this movie? It's like, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's not like too old or like anything like that. But I was like, oh, release date 2014. You know, like, I was like, oh, okay. No, it's not. So for me, it's like B.
Yeah,
you should watch. You should watch it because it's actually a good story. I just hope at least you know now that, you know, it's not that.
Yeah.
It's not that.
Going into it, it's not quite what you think it's gonna be.
Okay, the next one, The Secret World of Ariete. Have you seen this? I have.
No.
You haven't? Oh no. No, this one is so cute. I'm putting it at S for me.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, I love to see. Well, also just like the way the story was told and the perspective of Ariete. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's so cute because like she's like she lives in like a miniature world basically, and this boy finds out that
Thumbelina.
Yeah, that she exists, like not just her, but there's an entire family with her.
Yeah.
And the world that she lives in and the way they're able to like use real world items, normal human size items, and then just like use it for their own use. I was like, oh my god, this is so clever. The story is not like mind-blowing amazing, but yeah,
it's cute.
It's cute. I put it in A for me. It's not completely S tier, but
yeah,
it's not a Spirited Away for sure.
Yeah,
it is not a Spirited Away for me.
It's not Spirited Away. It's not Howls.
Yeah, no. And then next one, The Wind Rises.
The Wind Rises. I
saw the English version. This is the one with.
What did you think?
Yeah. Because the only reason I saw this was because Joseph Gordon-Levitt is the voice actor for the guy. Did you know that?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, right? Isn't that a pretty, like... And yeah, he is. He's the voice actor for the guy for Wind Rises. And it was decent. I don't really remember. I'm putting it mid. That's
Mid.
literally, yeah. Because I don't. It's like a typical, like, romance movie.
Okay.
But it's
But
not.
you
It
know,
does.
set
It's
in
not.
wartime
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah, basically. Everything has to be, like, traumatizing for the characters.
Of course. But
Okay.
I love how half of this is like, have we seen it? No. Mid. Have we seen it?
I
Yes.
you
And we
what? Okay,
remember it?
the
Yes.
mid we have seen the mids. The B
No, but
tier?
we don't remember most
Yeah,
of the
okay.
plot.
Because the plot, yeah. The reason something is mid for me is cuz either something the story is like something I don't really remember, but I remember
Hmm.
seeing the movie, you know? Like it didn't leave a lasting impression on me,
But you remember.
but I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one for me this is S tier, Princess Mononoke
Of course.
automatically.
Just throw it up there.
Princess
Toss it up there.
Mononoke. It's just no questions asked, Princess Mononoke. Like, you know how I had like an anime crush list and like the females who I wanted to become or like emulate?
Yeah.
Asan is one
Yeah.
of them.
Mm,
She's so fucking cool.
of course.
And next one, Tales from the Earth Sea. This one I have not
This
seen.
is another one of Goro's,
Yes, this one
which
I
I
have not
hear
seen. Have you seen
has
it?
gotten no,
Oh.
for the same reason. Like the reviews have been lackluster.
Mm. Sorry, Goro. Okay.
Okay, Nausicaa,
Nashika.
where where are we tossing Nausicaa? I
This movie is so long. How long is this movie?
is it really that long? I feel like it's pretty standard.
Oh, okay, it's pretty standard. An hour and 35.
I think it just felt long to me.
Yeah, it felt long to me. I was like, when does this end? Sorry. That's my opinion of the movie. It's a good movie. Like, it really is. Of, like, the kind of, like, the theme it goes for. It took
Yeah.
it's different with the females, the way it introduces females, characters, and the story.
I think what's it maybe just the pacing
Yeah.
was not quite like
It's not there
things
for
were
me.
happening constantly kind of feeling.
Like, they did things, and I wish they did it better, but
So A?
yeah, A. A is
Okay.
good. Yeah. Okay, next one's Ponyo. For me, Ponyo is S for me.
Really?
Yeah, dude,
Ponyo's
I love Ponyo. Are you kidding me?
Ponyo's B for me.
Ponyo's B? Oh, okay, damn. Okay, well, I put your other two on A. I'm putting this one on S for me. I'm ignoring it.
All right.
When did you watch
all
Ponyo?
right.
Because Ponyo's one of the more recent movies.
Yeah. I didn't watch it immediately when it came out, but like a couple
Mm.
years later.
Oh, I love Ponyo. Ponyo's just like your go-to feel-good movie for me. And like, one of the cutest scenes in Ponyo was, do you remember the scene was like, whether she's a fish or a girl, I love her no matter what.
Hmm.
That line hit so
That
hard.
hit.
Oh, I was like, oh, this is so cute.
For a little kid, it hits so hard.
I was like, oh my god, he's like so like, why can't adults think like this? Whether I don't actually remember the direct quote. Okay, I'm like trying to Google it real quick. I don't have it. Anyway, next one is Porco Rosso. I have not seen this
Okay.
one.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard like okay, so I haven't seen it, but I've heard good things about it. So don't quote me on this.
Uh-huh.
This is just me remembering what someone told me. But so Porco Rosso, have you seen it?
No, I have not.
Okay. So Porco Rosso is a pig.
Yeah, I
Except
know he's a
not
pig.
No, but he's not a pig in his world. People just treat him like a human being.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm like, so they don't treat him as like a sentient humanoid pig. They
Pig.
treat him like a human, and they're like, yeah, okay.
Is that just
All
what the
right.
movie is about? A pig doing human things?
Well, no, like he's a pilot, as you can see.
Yeah.
But I don't. They didn't tell me what the plot. They just told me that little tidbit. Like, by the way, this isn't a normal pig. But
Oh god, were you putting
I
this
haven't
man?
seen it. I
Oh, technically we should put it on D, but based on what you
Oh, okay.
your expectations.
I mean, throw it in B. I mean, sorry, not B. Throw it in D because
Okay.
that's where it belongs for us. But I think after watching it, I think I could put it at a solid like A just for like the humor.
Oh, it's like
Just
a
from what I've heard
nine.
so far. Yeah.
Like, here's the
Okay.
kicker. He's a pig,
S-
but
Straight up,
uh-huh.
straight up, I haven't seen the last two,
Me either.
but
Great.
okay, okay, okay. The thing is though, I heard, I can confirm it right now actually,
Uh-huh.
but I heard that Whisper of the Heart is a sequel.
To what?
The Cat Returns.
Oh.
Let me like verify that real quick.
Huh. Okay. Hmm.
Which okay, actually let me verify it before I'm like
You're
go
like,
off
we
into
just
that.
spout out facts. Like, yes, it is true. Source me.
Okay, okay, okay. Whisper of the Heart came out in 1995 and The Cat Returns is the sequel. That makes so much more
Oh, okay,
sense
okay,
because of the title.
okay.
But okay, wait.
Was the Cat Returns released by Ghibli?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, The Cat Returns is a Ghibli
Oh,
movie.
it's okay.
So it's not a direct sequel, it's a spin-off based off of one of the minor characters from The Whisper of the Heart,
Mm-hmm.
which is the Baron,
Yeah, the cat.
which is the main cat in The Cat Returns.
Mm-hmm.
But like, okay, see, like Ghibli is so known for not doing sequels,
Sequels, yeah.
and everyone like for years and years and years, like people have been like, oh, like more Spirited Away, like Spirited Away
Yeah.
sequel, like I
Yeah,
want to
no,
see them
it would ruin
reuniting,
it.
like
Nah, no,
yeah, no,
no. No,
that
no, no,
very
no, no.
like the painful nostalgic feeling of them separating.
Yeah.
It burns,
Yeah.
but it's good.
That's what makes
But
it hurt and makes it
yeah,
good.
but okay, knowing that Whisper of the Heart is the technical predecessor to The Cat Returns, it
Mm-hmm.
makes me want to watch them like in a row.
Ah. And see if it's good or not. Like if a sequel is like a good
Well,
idea.
I have seen the so-called sequel
Oh, you
because
have?
it's not yeah, yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of The Cat Returns.
Oh. I haven't seen The Cat
That's
Returns.
that's why we placed it
Mm.
in the B tier.
Oh, okay, okay.
Look at the screen. You're like, I'm like, no, not
Oh, it is
we
there.
did
It is
it.
there.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
because I've never seen this, so I was like, it didn't even register in my head that we put it up there. Wait, you've seen The Cat Returns, but you haven't seen Whisper of the Heart?
Well, The Cat Returns was playing on TV.
Oh, you're like, yeah, so why would I not?
Yeah, it's right there. I'm gonna watch it. I watched it not knowing
Oh
that
my
it was a
god,
Ghibli
hold on
movie.
a
I just
second.
watched it.
Anne Hathaway is in The Cat Returns. Wait, what? They had a stacked
Did she voice?
cast.
Okay,
She
that's the
voiced
thing about
Haru. Wait,
the
they
main
had
girl?
Kristen Bell in here? Wait, what?
I love how you're skipping over Tim Curry.
Well, sorry.
No, okay, Ghibli movie, English dub, like they always go so hard.
Hard.
Like,
Did
with
they have to go
casting.
this hard? Oh my god, I didn't know that.
I mean, they straight up got what's it, Christian Bale for Howl, like
That's true. That is true. Did you watch, actually, of these movies, which have you seen in English dub? Because the only one I've seen in English dub was The Wind Rises. I haven't seen Howl's Moving Castle in English
Really?
dub. No, I haven't.
okay.
It was
I've seen Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Mononoke, Ponyo, Kiki's, Totoro, um,
Okay, well,
Nausicaa,
Ponyo I
Nausicaa.
automatically just watched it in English, actually.
Yeah. I've seen all those in English.
Wait, who's
Cat
the...
Returns was also in English because I watched it on TV.
On TV, yeah. Movie cast. Who's in Ponyo? Matt Damon's in Ponyo. Liam Neeson is in Ponyo. You're joking.
Liam Neeson?
Liam Neeson is Fujimoto.
Wait, that's actually hilarious.
Wait.
I thought it was funny enough seeing
That
that
is so
like
funny.
Frankie Jonas and Noah Cyrus were in Ponyo.
Yeah,
but-
I remember when Disney, like, they shilled those two characters, cast members so hard when this was being aired. It was like Noah Cyrus in her movie debut.
Betty
Yeah,
White.
Betty. Why did
is
they?
in-
What? Tina Fey, Kate Blanchett? What is this? I had no idea. Oh my god. I love how all the marketing went to Noah Cyrus and Frankie Jonas when you literally had Matt Damon.
And Betty White.
And Betty White.
Basically any other character.
Like three stacked not characters, voice actors and actors in general, and they took the two new
They're little
debuting.
babies. You're
Yeah.
like, no, Iris.
Let's give them a chance.
Well, I mean, they have very famous siblings
That is true.
within Disney, so
Still. Wow. They went This is the same as like when Avatar: The Last Airbender. They also had pretty stacked voice actors.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Voice actors? Their voice
They
actors
had
are Yeah.
really? Wait, let me see.
Oh no 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 no.
Like the animated
They
series, you're
literally
talking
had
about that,
Mark
right?
yeah, they literally had Mark Hamill. He was was it Ozai?
Yeah. Okay, but that's just one person.
There were
I
other
don't
ones. Oh, am I thinking
I
of
don't.
Korra?
Are you thinking of Korra? Because I don't recognize any of these voice actors besides like Zuko, but like duh. Let me check Korra.
Dude, Google doesn't even put out. You know how it put like voice actors? It puts like a voice list. I mean, whatever. Anyway, we're moving off topic. Let's go back to Studio Ghibli
All
and
right.
finish. We're like, oh my god, let's look at voice actors. Actually, for this, I can agree to most of the things we put on here.
Yeah.
Nothing was on C, which I don't think any, like, it's right. Like, I don't think any Ghibli movie is C. Do you think if we
Yeah.
watched Goro's movies, be put on C? Or maybe D? I don't know.
I
Would we have would we expect to place them here?
thing is, if I feel like this is just like my presumption. Who knows
Mm-hmm.
how I'll feel after watching it? But I feel like if I watched his films and just watched them, not
Without
within the
any context
context,
of a Ghibli or like putting them in
like
comparison to Miyazaki.
yeah, like without knowing that it was produced by Ghibli,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I don't think I'd have as harsh a criticism or like any expectations. I would just watch it like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But knowing that this is a product of Studio Ghibli, like there's a certain expectation, not
Yeah.
just in quality, but also what type of story is being told and
Mm-hmm.
how it's being told.
Yeah.
And I don't from the gist of it, I don't think that these stories are being told like that.
Yeah. It seems very modern the way his take of storytelling is. It just based on the look of it
I
compared
mean, it's
to
it's it's not even like whether it's like a modern story or not, because like the way
like no, I'm saying not it's not a modern story, it's a modern way of storytelling.
what do you mean by modern
Like it's
way?
more like straight cut, you know? Like there's a very point A, point B, point C of where the story is going and it kind of doesn't lead you to think. I don't know.
Well, I don't think that's a modern way of that's I don't think that's like necessarily a modern way of storytelling as so much as just his way of storytelling.
Okay.
Because
Fair.
there's
Fair.
there's tons of modern like anime directors that don't tell stories like that. So I don't think it's a
I'm gonna say
trend, like a
oh,
modern trend, but
more like a western style of storytelling. Cuz I don't see this like I don't like if you put in a movie like Spirited Away into western audiences, I don't think it would hit as hard today. Like people
today,
wouldn't get it. Yeah. Like kids today if they watch Spirited Away, I don't like would they get it? I don't know.
I mean,
Zoomers, you tell me.
to be fair, I don't know what kids are watching
Yeah, nowadays that's the
because
thing. That's the
because
thing.
we
I'm like I
we
don't
we haven't been a
think
child in quite some time.
yeah. So I was like I don't see stories like Spirited Away being told currently.
Because I'm like, I understand what you're trying to say,
Uh-huh.
but I'm like, Spirited Away is literally the worst movie because you could have chosen as an example because it's the one that like the first Studio Ghibli movie in America that won like the big
Oh yeah,
awards.
true. But I'm okay. Just
Like,
because something wins awards does not mean it's like captivating to younger audiences. You know?
no, I know, but like it's what I'm trying to say is like the fact that it was the first one.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
clearly everything that wins awards does not equate to like a good
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah.
But if you're the first of something to A, be noticed and B, be awarded for it,
I guess that's
I think
true.
there I think
Yeah,
there's a certain level of standard that you have reached.
yeah, that's true. Hmm. I don't know, cause your take on Studio Ghibli is more like the nostalgic factor, right? I watched it when I was pretty like when I was older. I don't think I have the nostalgia factor.
Yeah. But I mean, the movies that I enjoyed when I was a child,
Mm-hmm.
like the specific Studio Ghibli's movies that I enjoyed as a child, I still enjoy it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I mean, like that's where the nostalgia kicks in, but also like
It's
since I'm
still
no
a good,
longer,
yeah.
yeah, it's still a good, it's still a good time, and like since I'm not, 7 anymore, like
You can
watching it
appreciate
with,
more of the depth
yeah,
that
there's
you
there's
might have
more
missed.
to appreciate and
Yeah.
different things that I appreciate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see that. I wish I had watched this when I was younger. Like, I feel like I would have a different experience if I watched Spirited Away
Mm.
if I was younger, but I don't know. I just remember being scared of this movie. I
I
was like,
mean, honestly, like compare, like you did watch it fairly young. Like middle school is not like young adult, you're still a child.
yeah, but also my mentality when I was like in middle school was also just like not. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't as whimsical as a 12-year-old should be, you know? Like, uh,
True, 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 true.
so
I
like
feel that.
different 12-year-olds have like different perspectives. And I think I watched
That's
this
true.
in like a not. Who knows? We'll see. I, w- I wonder. I wonder if we could get a
Yes.
Zoomer's perspective on like Ghibli movies. Would they see Grave of the Fireflies and just be like, be like me, or would they be like you?
Okay. See, I can't agree with you on that. With the whole like how you like Grave of
I
the Fireflies,
expected
was
so
it
much
tragic
more.
enough? I'm like, the boy literally had hope in his hands
I
and
know.
still nope. It's see, I like I said earlier, it's not just the tragedy, it's the fact that they could have had a good ending,
Yeah.
but it wasn't meant to be.
I don't think I'm alone in the experience with like people hyping up the sadness and the gravity and the tragedy of Grave of the Fireflies and then finally watching it and just being like,
Okay,
eh.
see, also that's just what like that's just us being different people.
That is true.
Because I don't care for the opinion, or this sounds very like I don't care for but like I know that someone is gonna experience the movie differently
Differently.
than what I'm gonna
Yeah, that is
experience
true.
it.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and this is different from like hearing people's review of it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
speaking specifically on like
Your
someone like,
experience.
or like when someone like is really trying to get you to watch, like
Yeah,
this isn't like
something.
some random review you saw online. This
Mm-hmm.
is
Mm-hmm. A
like
friend you
someone
know.
really
Yeah.
trying to get you to watch
Uh-huh.
something.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, "Oh, it's so this," and it's like you won't even believe how so much of like this it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, and then I'll just watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I get too swayed by the expectations that people have set on the movie, and then I'm just like, oh no. I'd rather go into things blind now. I think I've learned that. You know, today I
Mm.
don't even watch trailers for movies.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you mentioning something like that to
Yeah.
me before.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Like I remember running like really being hyped to the live action Mulan movie and then
Hmm.
running out of the theater when the trailer came up for one of the other Marvel movies we were watching or something.
Oh my gosh.
And then it became such a disappointment anyway, so it wasn't even worth it.
The Marvel movie or Mulan?
Mulan.
Oh no, Mulan was sad.
It was travesty what they did to that.
Yeah.
It's not even Mulan. It's just they just took the name and put it in some anyway, let's not go into
Yeah,
me
that'll be a different
bashing on
session.
freaking live action Disney. Does it suck? Yes. We'll talk about it and rant about it in this episode.
Well, no, we should do one of those
Yeah, that's what I'm
later.
saying. Later
We'll
down
we'll
the
wrap up this
line.
one and we'll definitely do that later.
Disney, what the F are you doing? You're ruining my childhood. Ugh. Anyway. Yep. This
But
is. You think we'll ever get to these movies that we haven't seen? Oh shit,
um
I'm moving them.
yes, specifically
Really?
because I said I'm gonna watch
Whisper of the Heart, yeah. But the other ones, like the entire list, I don't think
Uh,
I'm gonna ever. Maybe I'll
I
watch
mean,
Castle in the Sky for me. For me, Castle in the Sky is a
I'll
maybe.
like, if everyone is watching it and I'm with everyone, I'm like,
Like,
I'm
I
not
might
not
as
gonna watch
well.
it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We're gonna force you,
Like
basically.
no. These aren't like I haven't watched it because I don't want to.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
besides the Goro one.
Tales from the Sea
It's just
and Earthquake.
I just haven't seen it. It's just I happen to not have seen it yet. So if the opportunity presents itself,
Then yeah.
I'll watch it.
Yeah. I remember watching
But
most
yeah,
of these movies. You watched most of these movies how? Because, like, they're not when we were kids, they're not really readily accessible.
No, well, it depends on your definition of readily accessible
Accessible,
because
yeah. For me, it was not
I
readily
went to
accessible.
the video rental shops.
Okay. For me, I
Like some
watched it on websites that may or may not have a million, like, sketchy ads.
Okay, I mean, also some of those websites don't exist anymore
Yeah, they
because
really don't, yeah. Like, I look at some, what is it, URLs, and I'm like, oh my god, that is a thing that I used to type a lot, and now it just no longer exists.
sad.
Sage. Oh my, you know what's one thing? What is it? Is it true that they're making a Ghibli theme park?
Yeah, you can literally Google it and you'll see pictures of like the
Is it open? No, I don't
blueprints.
think it's. Oh, it's just blueprints, right? It's still being made.
Well, I don't know. I haven't looked it up recently, but it's a thing. It's not like, oh my God, I wish they would make it. It's
Yeah.
like, no, yeah, they're planning it. The plans
Opening
have been
November
in.
1, 2022. Wow.
Yeah.
We gotta go. Actually, at the same time, I should probably lower my expectations.
I mean,
Oh, wait, this is
just
Ghibli
go.
Park. No, I'm thinking, this is some, I think the Ghibli, wait, what? Ghibli theme park
Ghibli Park is the
is
amusement park.
yeah. I thought it was just a park. I was like, let me make
They-
sure
they-
this
they-
is actually the theme park I'm talking
Oh my
about.
gosh.
Hey, there's a million
They're not-
other Ghibli things, okay? Like, we gotta make sure, I gotta make sure I'm talking about the right one.
Okay.
It's funny because when they haven't featured anything. It's just like illustrations. It doesn't even have I don't see the blueprint you're talking about.
Not like blueprint. They wouldn't post those online. I mean, like maps.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe they hope they won't tarnish what it actually. Oh, okay. I see what like the theme park illustration you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, just like the Ghibli Museum, like I'm pretty sure it's the studio itself has a hand in how it's being done.
Yeah, so they respect it or whatnot.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
And it can't meet everyone's expectations.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
more of just like, here it is, we've done our best, and we're
yeah.
gonna enjoy it for what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like we put the effort, okay? You've asked for it, we put in the effort, appreciate it. No, get off our backs. Get off our backs. Isn't he retired now, Hayao Miyazaki? Or did he come out of retirement? I feel like he's been going back and
I'm gonna
forth.
retire, like,
How many times
many
now?
yeah, the man's not gonna retire till he's dead.
Yeah,
Like,
basically. I feel like he's an artist for life. One of those people who just never stop creating.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see where Ghibli goes.
Yeah, maybe we'll be showing the next generation new Ghibli movies.
Oh, that'll be so interesting where they take it. Ugh.
I mean, because Ghibli's been around since like the studio? I think it's been around since like the 70s?
Mm-hmm. When did
The
Miyazaki
80s.
come in?
80s. Well, he was one of the founders.
Oh, okay, so he's been there from
Yeah,
the start.
Yeah, it's three guys who founded Studio Ghibli.
Woo! Woo!
It was founded 37 years ago.
Oh my god, you think they're gonna have this, like, you know how we always talk about, like, the Disney classics? This is gonna be like the Studio Ghibli classics.
Oh my god. Like
The
20 years
era
from
of
now.
Miyazaki. Oh my gosh.
I mean, even Disney, they're like the golden age.
Yeah,
the
they
silver,
even put it
whatever.
on the Disney Plus, right? Like, is that how they
Yeah.
market those movies?
Mm-hmm.
Just categorize it like that. Oh, okay. Well, interesting to see where Ghibli will go. Is that
Yeah.
wrap up for this podcast?
Yeah, I think
Any
we're pretty
last
good. Our
things to say? Sorry, we're shitting on you, Goro, for the two movies you've made.
I think he's made more, but these are the two that people are like, ooh, about.
Also, that has to suck in his perspective to live in the shadow of his
The
father.
shadow of his father.
Like the
His father also
looming-
like hates his stuff. Like it's really well known that his father
no, that's so sad.
absolutely shits on his stuff.
Yikes. Oh.
He
It's one thing for the
honestly-
general public, but it also is another for your own father to be like, oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
your
be real,
shit
I-
is shit.
I feel like the general public shits on him more because his dad shits on him, and they're like, oh yeah, Miyazaki said so, so he must be shit.
Damn, that sucks. I wish, that's kind of shitty thing for a dad to do.
Well, I mean, yes.
It is pretty shitty,
As a
yeah.
father,
To
yes.
publicly
As a,
say it, like...
yeah. But as, like, another, like,
As a creator,
art.
I understand, yeah. As another, like, creator, yes, but as a father standpoint, it's not the greatest look, in my opinion.
I mean, his son is a grown man.
That is true.
He's not, like, shitting on his little, like, 12-year-old son, like, Dad, look, I drew this picture for you. And he's like, this is trash.
Yeah, that's true. True.
When it comes to, if you look at it nicely, they're critiques.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
anyone in the public
can do.
Kind of has to be, has to be open to.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you look at it, like, not nicely, then it's like, yeah, his dad is, like, mad shitting on him.
Yeah, this work you created and you spent how many months of your life?
Trash.
Fucking trash, bro. Alright. Well,
I'll eventually we'll watch his movies and we'll
be like, oh my god,
opinions.
yeah, it'll be like, oh, he's progressed so far, he's grown as a content like creator. Well, not content creator, more like a writer,
creator, art director. But
we're rooting for you, Goro. He's the underdog of the story.
We spent like 50 minutes like, I don't know about Goro's movies, but it's like, we'll still give it a chance later.
We'll root for you, Goro. We're on your side. Just not very strongly on your side.
It's okay. I believe.
We believe in Goro. # we believe in Goro.
I don't know about that, but okay. Alright, thanks for stopping by this time, you guys.
Hello, and follow us on our Twitter. We finally made one, Fanon Fiends.
I'll link it on the link will be, link will be on the bottom.
And then our individual YouTube channels will also be linked in the description. Jin has more manga, reviews? Not reviews, well, collection.
Just manga content.
Manga content. Mine will be gaming content, but not the greatest. So if you want to see any of those, go ahead and subscribe to us. And if you want more podcast episodes, go ahead and subscribe to Fanon Fiends. And click the bell. I don't know if you want to.
Just click all the buttons.
Click everything.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment.
Tell us how much you disagree with our tier list.
You've never seen Whisper of the Heart? Excuse me?
Like, Porco Rosso is my top
He is my idol. I look up to the pig man himself. Alright, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.